The picture or description of Lagos State, the commercial nerve of Nigeria, is incomplete without the mention of traffic. But it's important to note that this is a common trait in many commercial cities in the world. When you talk about Mexico City in Mexico, Bangkok in Thailand, Istanbul in Turkey, or even the location of the Olympics, Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, they all rank as cities with the worst traffic in the world. Well, that noted, it's the responsibility of the government to create effective system to manage traffic. Let's discuss traffic management in Nigeria for a little more focus on Lagos State. Welcome to Big Story. I'm Ini Thompson. Lagos State seems to have become synonymous with traffic jams. Expected at peak periods in some directions, which is when majority of the residents are heading to their offices and when they return home. But unexpected at other times when the cause cannot be explained.
I spent 6 hours to journey from Ikorodu just down to Friday here, a journey of 20 minutes caused by what I don't know. As I'm going back to Ikorodu now, if you go down Ikorodu Road now, Friday from Jibo end down here, it's crazy. It's crazy. People are just trying, though I wouldn't blame Nigerians, because this is an opportunity for us to do what we couldn't do during the week. As in to make people happy, go and visit your parents, drop things for them for this period. That's just it.
Yeah, so it's people like you that are causing the traffic.
No, it's not us. See, if you see some roads now, there's kind of excavation on some roads. So a normal 3 lanes will now compact to be 2 lanes.
Investigation into the cause of this logjam revealed that major causes include high number of vehicles plying the road compared to planned number of vehicles, narrow roads, activities of commercial drivers, indiscriminate parking, and others.
We're going to set up a task force that will involve most of our security agencies, including the police, and we will do a 24/7 monitor of the traffic. We'll pay more attention to enforcement. From this evening, you will see that there will be more attention on enforcement, and we'll also fund that enforcement. We're going to give incentive to our law enforcement officers to ensure that the traffic law is obeyed.
The major problem that we have seen in Lagos is that is a problem of junctions from the professional view. Junctions being that most people do not know how to make use of junctions, roundabouts. They make use of existing infrastructure, and also the capacity of this infrastructure is actually exhausted. These are infrastructure that were built over 40, 50 years ago, when the population of Lagos was just 3 million, and it has grown, as you know, to 21 million, and 23 million are still growing. By our estimation, by 2030, it will be about 32 million people living in Lagos. So we have a problem of road transportation, being the fact that majority of commuters use road today to commute and do all the things that they want to do, going from A to B, to place of work, to schools, to hospitals, commercial activities, entertainment, all of that. So the road is being overused, overflogged. That is one part of it. Now, the other part of it is that where you would see a junction, and you would know that if people have actually queued on one straight line, they will all move faster. But when you see a tailback or a stop at one junction, the next thing you will see is people will turn it into 3, 4, 5 lanes and then struggling in the front to make it 2. So that in itself creates a tailback towards the end. So it's a problem of indiscipline. It's a problem of impatience on the user's side as well.
Human and infrastructural problems form the basis of the approach of the state government to solve or at least reduce the hours wasted on the road. After visiting the notorious traffic areas in the state, Governor Akinwumi Ambode has directed the construction of flyover bridges and expansion of roads, with a flyover in Ojodu-Bega already in use and more to come.
The Pen Cinema project will bring to 3 the number of flyover bridges undertaken by the Akinwumi Ambode administration after the Ajah and Abule-Egba flyovers, in respect of which work has already commenced.
So we will have a generous walkway at that junction, same at Agumbiade, and have a barrier, something similar to what we did along Ikorodu Road, so that people will be discouraged from taking buses on the carriageway. Then the bridge itself will have a free flow from that junction all the way across the railway line to Agumbiade. The bridge will now complement what we are doing at Abule-Egba. So you now have a free flow from Abule-Egba, people coming from Meron, going to Okwaba. They don't have any problem anymore. Because by the time they get to Okwaba, the bridge is there to take them to Obogunji.
For the island, expansion of major areas of gridlock means that some of the roundabouts must go.
The affected roundabouts, namely the 4th roundabout, which is the Elegushi roundabout, the 5th roundabout, which is also known as the Jakonde roundabout, and the 8th roundabout, which is the VGC roundabout.
When the road was reconstructed some years back, the average vehicle running on the road is just like 30,000 per day, but that has increased to around 50,000. So this has, put more pressure on the runabout. So the runabout can no longer accommodate the number of vehicles. This is to complement the ongoing construction of a flyover in Ajah. By the grace of God, we will be able to deliver within 6 months.
One of the key areas of focus on this is to ensure that the citizens of Lagos live in a well-secure environment. This would help promote, have a multiplier effect on business opportunities in the state as the state continues to move towards a 24-hour economy.
But ultimately, the government says its objective is to encourage 40% users of private vehicles to patronize public transportation.
The focus of our drive is to provide mass transportation system. Mass transportation system is the usage of rail transport and then integrated transport system and combine it with water transportation. So it's a combination of all of this that we have mapped out. We have spent the last 4 years trying to understand not just the road problem alone, but the people themselves.